There's an all-new sports adventure vehicle coming called the Hyundai Santa Cruz. I've seen it here in Tucson. I've sat in it. I've spoken to the engineers. Here's what I know. Hey everybody, I'm Tom Voelk, and this is a preview of the Santa Cruz, not a review, because while I have sat in it and I have talked to the engineers, I wasn't allowed to drive it. Also, I wasn't allowed to photograph it in this building that's just right over there. But I have handout video and I can tell you all about it. For example, it looks great in the flesh. It doesn't have the creased look of the newest generation Elantra or Tucson. The lines are very flowing and overall the balance looks good. The folks at Hyundai say it was given more of a crossover look inside and out because a lot of the intended customers were used to that kind of appearance. Plus, much of the time it will be used in the city. There's a built-in lockable tonneau cover, a couple small storage cubbies in the 4-foot bed, and hidden lockable storage that has a drain plug. It's watertight and will store, say, 2 backpacks with laptops in them. There are all sorts of textures and details once you get closer, and I like that the rear bumper has a foot cutout, something that Chevy has done for years. Look, this is not intended for the Jeep Wrangler crowd, okay? It's more of a soft roader, but it does have capability. Santa Cruz is built on the same architecture as the Hyundai Tucson, but it's much larger. The wheelbase has been stretched some 13 inches. It's also more capable. Tucson can tow around 2,000 pounds, Santa Cruz up to 5,000, and standard are self-leveling shock absorbers in the rear. Hyundai is very proud that the Santa Cruz was designed in California and manufactured in the US. That 4-foot bed takes on stuff needed for a fun weekend, like camping gear and a couple mountain bikes. If you think the Santa Cruz is going to be a dud because the Subaru Baja didn't exactly shake up the market, my opinion is no. The Santa Cruz is much better looking, much more integrated. The Baja sort of looked like an Outback with the back end chopped off. And the Baja also suffered from a lack of power. There are 2 engine choices right out of the gate with the Santa Cruz. The base engine is a 2.5-liter naturally aspirated 4-cylinder making an estimated 190 horsepower and 180 pound-feet of torque. It gets an 8-speed hydraulic automatic transmission. There's also a 2.5-liter turbo 4-cylinder with an estimated 275 horsepower and 310 pound-feet of torque. It gets an 8-speed dual-clutch automatic with paddle shifters. Both engines will be available with H-Track all-wheel drive. It's a multi-mode system with an electronic variable torque split clutch with active torque control between the front and rear axles. Hyundai designed this vehicle to move seamlessly between urban and wilderness settings, and when you see it in person, you'll see that it does that very, very well. The interior is essentially the same as a Tucson, which looks very rich and modern. It's not trucky at all. Again, Hyundai is trying to make this relevant to people that really know and love crossovers. I sat in the back seat and it's not bad at all. With decent headroom, this will be a comfortable rig for 4 adults and their gear. The sunroof that I saw was standard sized, not a large panoramic roof. Santa Cruz is coming to a Hyundai dealership near you in the summer of 2021. There have been no prices announced. This seems to be the year for alternative pickups. There is the Ford Maverick coming. That is the world's worst kept secret. Remember, this is a preview, not a review. Check out my regular reviews. They're much better shot. This is just kind of quick and dirty, so you can find out about the all-new Hyundai Santa Cruz. That's Driven. I'm Tom Voelk.